This is class 7. Subject is English. Lecture number is 31. Lesson number 20. Page number of the book is 110. Topic is The Smuggler's Revenge. This story is about a custom officer Harvey who was assigned the duty to check smuggling. He tried his best to control smuggling because he wanted to get promotion. For this purpose, he caught many smugglers, and smugglers became his enemies. They wanted to kill him, and for this purpose, they thought of a plan. They invited him to have a meeting at the top of a cliff. Harvey did not mistrust them and could not understand their trick. Smuggler, instead of throwing Harvey from the cliff, left him hanging over the edge of the cliff. His hands were tied, due to which he could not climb to safety. If he lost his grip and stopped holding the edge, he would fall to the ground. According to the writer, if you like unusual gripping stories, the kind that you cannot stop reading until you reach the end, then you would like the collection of 5 of these called Strange Tales, retold for easy reading by B. Mendelssohn. The passage below comes at the end of one of these stories, the custom officer story. It tells of a young custom officer called Harvey whose duty is to prevent smuggling. What is smuggling? Smuggling is taking goods secretly into a country without paying a duty to the government. This was very common in England at one time. This was very common in England at one time. Harvey, who had a wife called Lucy and a son, Alfred, worked hard at his task, for he wanted promotion. He caught so many smugglers that they decided to teach him a lesson. Teach a lesson means किसी को सबक सिखाना. They tricked him into meeting them at the top of a cliff where they intended to kill him. Intend करना, इरादा करना. They intended to kill him. At the last moment, they changed their mind. Instead of throwing him over the cliff, they left him hanging over the edge, holding on by his hands, which were tied together so that he could not climb to safety. If he let go, he would fall to his death on the rocks below. Now the story is The Smuggler's Revenge. Hanging thus over my wide open grave, I seem to remember my whole past life. और राइटर ये समझ रहा था कि जैसे वो वहाँ पर ऊपर क्लिफ के टॉप पे वो हैंग कर रहा है, तो कहते हैं कि अगर वो नीचे ग्राउंड पे गिरेगा तो ग्राउंड वुड बी हिज ग्रेव, वाइड ओपन ग्रेव. और उसके बाद आई सीम टू रिमेंबर माई होल पास्ट लाइफ, थिंग्स लॉन्ग फॉरगॉटन, द जॉयज एंड सॉरोज ऑफ चाइल्डहुड. उसको माजी की यादें ताज़ा हो जाती हैं. वो क्या याद करता है? बिगिन्स टू रिमेंबर द जॉयज एंड सॉरोज ऑफ चाइल्डहुड, बचपन की खुशी और परेशानी की बातें. लेसन लर्न एट हिज मदर्स नी, बॉयहुड, क्वेरल्स एंड एडवेंचर. आई रिमेंबर्ड हाउ आई यूज टू रन अवे फ्रॉम स्कूल, हाउ आई वन द प्राइज, and how I was punished for some childish fault. These and many other scenes of early life passed before my covered eyes. और जो स्मगलर थे उन्होंने उसकी आंखों के ऊपर पट्टी बांधी थी और उसकी आंखें जी वो कवर्ड थी. Then I was a man and already in my profession. My first capture, my first meeting with smugglers came before me with great clearness. उसने जो कैप्चर किए थे स्मगलर, उनके साथ जो मीटिंग थी, वो सारी की सारी यादें या बातें जो थी उसके सामने आ रही थी. Next I was a lover walking at Lucy's side among the trees in the field. Then I saw little Alfred's childish face and wondering eyes very near to mine. It seemed then I laughed or seemed to laugh, a mad laugh that shook and pained me, but the cloth was tight between my teeth and no sound came out. When he tried to laugh, he could not laugh because there was a cloth between his teeth. Already I had hung for some time over the rock, and my hands were aching and my neck was stiff. Still I held on. और जब वो ऊपर लटक रहा था तो उसके हाथ जो थे वो दर्द कर रहे थे, उसकी जो गर्दन के मसल थे वो बहुत स्टिफ हो चुके थे, लेकिन अभी भी उसने उस क्लिफ को मजबूती से पकड़ा हुआ था. माई थॉट्स फ्लू आफ्टर लूसी एंड हर चाइल्ड टू द सैडनेस एंड सफरिंग्स एंड वांट दैट वर वेटिंग फॉर हर. और वो ये सोच रहा था कि उसके मरने के बाद उसकी फैमिली को कौन कौन से प्रॉब्लम पेश होंगे, फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम फेस करेंगे. नाउ द ब्रेड विनर वाज गॉन. हु इज ब्रेड विनर? जो मेन फैमिली को सपोर्ट करने वाला है, जो अर्निंग, जो फैमिली को सपोर्ट करता है, जो अर्निंग करने वाला है, दैट इज द ब्रेड विनर. आई थॉट माई सेल्फ he was gone, for I thought myself already is dead. क्योंकि अब उसके बचने की कोई उम्मीद नहीं थी. वो मायूस हो चुका था कि सिर्फ अगर वो नीचे गिरेगा तो उसकी जो मौत उसके बिल्कुल करीब है, वो मर जाएगा. एंड देन द क्लॉक ऑफ सेंट जेम्स चर्च इन डोवर स्ट्रक द आवर एंड द विंड कैरीड द साउंड टू माई ईयर्स. 8 more hours of darkness. 12 जब 12 बजे, और जब वो चर्च से उसकी घड़ी के घड़ियाल के बजने की आवाज़ आई, 8 more hours ऑफ डार्कनेस. और उसने अंदाज़ा लगाया कि अभी उसके अंधेरा जो है वो 8 घंटे मज़ीद उसने अंधेरे में रहना है. द विंड नो ब्लू लेस एंड cold rain fell and cut my face. The wind now blew less and cold rain fell and cut my face and hands, but still I held on. If I fell on the shore below while the tide was still out, I should be crushed to pieces surely. Would such a death be painful? उसने कहा अगर जब पानी की लहर आए तो उससे बेहतर है कि वो उस वक़्त नीचे मैं अपनी ग्रिप छोड़ दूंगा जब पानी की लहर आएगी, और उस तरह से वो डूब जाएगा, और शायद डूब कर मरना जो है वो ज़मीन पर नीचे गिरने से डूब कर मरना आसान होगा. I should be crushed to pieces, surely would such a death be painful? I imagined the rush through the air, the sense of falling through space, the speed of the fall, the crash upon the hard shore. Should I feel it? Was it possible that I should lie for hours with broken bones and back, waiting for death? Drowning would be better than this. उसने कहा कि अगर जब पानी की लहर आएगी उस वक़्त मैं नीचे गिरूंगा ताकि मैं डूब कर जो मरना होगा वो शायद ज़मीन पर मरने से आसान होगा. Or if I could only hold on until the tide came in the sea, would give me a painless ending. This sad hope made me tighten my hold. I could not live, but drowning, I had heard, was an easier death than the fall I had before me. But why die at all if I could hold on till the sea washed the cliff foot? I could swim well,